Hi everybody, welcome to another NCDT production with your host, PoJ-Gamer, that'd be me. First off, big shout out to GiZmO, the camp. Today we're going to be going over, again, more leaks about Modern Warfare's Warzone. Hope everybody's having a good day. We'll be ready to fly soon. Everybody's probably trying to stay warm. Freaking cold. Yeah, I think it's about the same temperature as here, GiZmO. Oh, it's 57 in my house.
Finish him.
All right, everybody. Morning, Eternal Sin. We got a shit heat pump. I'm not sure why. It's set to 72 and 57 degrees. So, yeah, we had to talk to the landlord about this shit. I mean, yeah, if we kept it at 68, I'd understand, 2 or 3 degrees difference. But we're talking, from 72 to 57, that's just not enough. That's last night, 4 o'clock, when, I'll tell you about that story in a little bit. Anyway, I was woke up 4 o'clock, and I come through and looked at the thermostat. It was 60 degrees there. Yeah, so that's 12 degrees difference, what it should be. That's definitely not functioning properly. So that pump is not shutting off. So that means that light bill is steadily going up. Of course, I'm wearing these sleeves this morning to try to stay warm. About to turn on some lamps or something pointing toward my ass. Morning, Bravo 6. How you doing, brother? We're finally supposed to get above freezing. Yeah, it's what I understand, they're talking about the bad weather. News reports. They pulled a car out of the woods that had been burnt due to the slippery roads and wrecked. Crashed into the woods, caught on fire and burnt. Cars all up and down the side of the road. People in North Carolina just don't know how to drive on this bad weather. Plain and simple. I mean, there's probably other states the same way. I trash my state because I live here. I don't really trash the state. I trash the people in the state. But most people just don't know how to drive on messy conditions like this, and they continue to try. Well, insurance companies ought to make it, and I hate to say it, because if it's a life-threatening situation, you've got to get out in it. You got to get out in it. That's just hands down. Somebody needs an emergency transport. Pick up the phone, call, get that emergency transport that's capable of handling road conditions, instead of trying it yourself and then causing more problems, or either possibly causing another death on the highway. So people in North Carolina just don't know how to do that. They think they can drive on the conditions as normal, and they can't. You're gonna laugh when you get to Tennessee. I'll be the only person able to drive in their cold weather. Yeah, probably. Now there's some out there that know how. I have to admit, there's a lot of people that know how to do it. They know what to do. They know how to handle it. They've either been in it, or they're smart. They know how to take it easy. So, good, just streaming BO3. Yes, he was camping. Hey, I camped too, brother. I camped last night too, man. I camped my ass off last night. I mean, I didn't camp every single one, and I didn't corner camp. There's a difference. There's two different types of campers. There's a corner camper and there's campers. I fit the camper category sometimes. So if it takes it to try to win the match or try to stay positive or try to even get some kills, then I'm going to do what I got to do. So most time I was standing on a building or laying in the weeds somewhere sniping. Got some pretty nasty snipe shots at that. But I got a funny section I would like to be able to show you guys. I've still got to clear my email and stuff, but I'm gonna even let you hear the footage. We'll get it up. Once I get it up, then I'll switch over and let you guys see it. I laughed. I mean, you'll hear me start laughing. It was hilarious. One point I looked up and seen you were in a room with bodies. Yeah. They were all coming in at me, and they were all laying on the ground when I got done. When the bodies hit the floor, you know what I mean? But yeah, the last match that we played last night, GiZmO said he was done. He was ready to go. I clipped that section, and just for that purpose to put it in my next intro video. I'm working on getting it up now. Okay, so back a little bit. All right, it's a little. It's not that long. This might be the part you seen. For camp. This actually might be the part you seen. I'm not really in a room, but if you look at it a certain way, it looks like I might be in a room. Yeah, we'll start right here. All right. Roll that footage. You guys are hearing audio here. Yep, okay. All right, so here we go. I hope you have a good laugh like I did last night. I like how I went from unranked to member to junior member. You talking about on my bot? Yeah, I know them member things. They didn't work out like I had them planned. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this.
Bull crap, dude.
I want you to keep shutting it, keep opening it, dude. I'm gonna shut it. Oh, you dumbass. Funny shit right here, man. I'm sorry. I thought it was funny as shit. Opening the door and I keep shutting it. Oh, damn. My fucking ribs is hurting. Exactly, nobody. They are.
Fucking teammate shot me again, dude.
Same dude?
Knows.
I can't read his name.
Yeah, I didn't see who it was either.
See all them bodies laying around me, right?
He's a damn teammate. No, he won't. Not that time.
What the fuck was that?
I have yet to figure out what he hit me with.
I'm still gonna clip that one.
I have no clue what that was he hit me with. But it literally blew me up in the corner. Morning, Eddie. Eddie Cheek in the house. What's going on, brother? But I've got a couple other nasty snipe shots and so forth that I'm gonna be putting in. Morning, Callie. How you doing this morning? There were several maps that we used the sniper on. That was game night. Game night was pretty good. There was a couple of matches that went bad, but game night was pretty good, Eddie. Thank you for asking. And Callie, I'm good. I'm cold, but I'm good. I'm here. Yeah, but then you get some nice snipes last night too. Yes, yeah. When I was in a tire shop. Oh yeah. Let me see if I can find the tire shop one. That was hilarious. They just kept feeding them to me. I'm not gonna lie. They just kept feeding them. Tire shop. There was a tire shop on a map. It may have sounded like I said shop, but I said shop. Tire shop. And I purposely clipped a couple of the shots because of the snipe shots in them. I'm rolling through now to see if I can find them. I've still got probably the one before this one. And my wife's awake back there. I might need to go check on her in a minute. That one. Poor fella didn't see it coming. Take this one out right quick, and then I'm gonna find them others from the tire shop.
Domed his ass.
But I am going to be making I'm going to be making a new video. I'm strictly going to be using it for my intro video. I'm not going to upload it to YouTube. Back to where I was in the tire shop here. There was a guy on the far left side of that map that was just laying back there. In fact, there was two of them. They just kept going back. One would get behind a dumpster, and one would get somewhere in the grass. And I guess they were running thermal. I'm not sure. But they could physically see me and GiZmO, but we could not see either one of them. I was still unable to figure out what they were using. But I finally flanked around behind them and got them. Morning, Miss Lou. How are you this morning? How are you on this fine cold morning? Let me rephrase that comment. Hope everybody's doing well and staying warm. I think a lot of people are out of work today. Yes, so cold. Yes, definitely so cold. I think a lot of people are out because of the weather. I know the majority of North Carolina is. Might not be the clip. That's the problem with clipping hour-long clips. It takes so much longer to find your clips out. You really want to stay in bed? Well, I kind of wanted to too. I made that homemade ACP last night for supper, and the cheese hit me about 4 o'clock in the morning. That's definitely not a good thing. Might have our first telemarketer today. Make sure it's not legit first. Hello?
Hi, good morning. This is Chief Smith calling you from Medicare. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Thanks for asking about me, sir. I'm fine. So the reason we are calling you, to just want to know, have you received your new Medicare card or still you are using the old one?
Oh, I've got the new one. I've got the gold platinum one, and I've got Kiss My Ass, Have a Good Day. Want a bag of donuts? What's up, man? Sorry, guys. I don't want to deal with no telemarketers yet. See, we have a legitimate doctor's office that uses the same number that these scammers call in on. I'm scared to. I'm scared to answer them that way sometimes, because if they're calling really needing to talk to my wife about something, then I may mess up some appointment schedules or something. So, but we will we'll have another call before the day's out. I guarantee it. That's my second one today. Right before I started my stream, I got one. How you doing this morning, Bag of Donuts? Staying warm? I don't think this was the clip I'm looking for right here. Grozna Raid. Eddie, the tire shop I was telling you about is in Grozna Raid. That's not the clip, so check this one out. I mean, I got some good snipe shots in that segment too, but I want to find it where I was in the tire shop wearing them boys out. Oh yeah. This is a good one too. This was one of them moments where you don't know how you survived, but you survived. I'm not sure how I survived this, but I did. So I know you guys know this map. Let me pause this right here. Okay, so it's just me and GiZmO, and we know how they play this map. Everybody that plays this game knows how they play. Most everybody plays, find a position somewhere at the back of the map to head glitch off of, and stay there. Coincidentally, that's what these guys were doing on this particular match here. So here I am with my sniper. How did I survive that? How did I survive that? I don't know, but I did. I laughed again. Not many matches last night I was able to laugh about. This is still not the one I'm looking for. The tire shop one we were talking about, but yeah. Time for the wife's meds. Let me scroll through a little bit more, see if this is the beginning of it's in here. I don't think this. Alright, that's not it either, so it's probably going to be the bigger one down here. Let me get the wife her meds, make sure she don't need a drink, and I will be right back, guys. think that bank heist was rigged. I think that one was rigged. Made it in all by myself and still got shot straight in the skull. That's some shit. Alright. Last video I'm gonna look through and see if I can find that section. Oh yeah. I'm sure this one's it. Yep. It. I worked this one spot. There was another guy in here with me that kept getting in my way. Thought he was going to get us both killed, but well, he let me get killed one time. We won't communicate, and so he didn't really actually know we were partnered up, so to speak. So we're back on the GiZmO raid map. And of course, you guys know what side this is. This playground side. So here I go, full bitch mode. Booby trap the door.
I'm actually mid kind of.
This clip's a few seconds longer than normal, or the other ones anyway. So you know how we play this section, Sir Camp. Oh, right in his dome. Almost want to look at that one again. He tries like 3 times. That same guy just keeps coming back to that same spot.
I think you got one pushing toward the right towards your trench.
And hell yeah, I'm hard scoping.
Ooh.
See him try to wall bang me now. Alright, now there's the other guy that come up to help me that I didn't realize he was actually helping me, but he's raised in the barn. He didn't know how to shut the door. Alright, here we go. Here comes that same guy again. Not a dome shot, but still a one-shot kill.
What do you think about that, brother? What do you think about that, brother?
Now watch this.
You want to come back and
This is where he's going to try to come around the corner, I think, and hard scope me.
Again.
I guess I could add my face cam. It's not in the way here. See, there you go. Boom! Oh, baby.
Yes.
Nice shot. I think he tries one more time. I think maybe this is the one where he tries to hard scope. When he comes around the corner, he's already got the scope. You can see the light. See, I got spotted from somewhere. Still ain't figured that one out. Oh, that was an enemy drone flying over or enemy whatever. Ah, that's why we got spotted.
Man, God.
He poked out the wrong window right there. And I think it's coming up. Like I say, as soon as the guy comes around the corner, you'll see he's hard scoped. So you can see what looks like a flashlight. See his scope. This guy just steadily jumping in my damn what area right there. Boom! Right in his dome.
Come around the corner hard scoping.
And I think this is where the guy comes in behind us.
I know you're going to get me eventually.
Of course, you guys know when I do make my clip, there'll be music. Won't be hearing the audio. But now, the one with the door shutting and closing, I think I'm going to leave that section uncovered so you can hear me laugh. Now, I missed that guy twice. I don't know.
Teammate almost got shot.
But
I missed both my damn enemy
that's,
shots.
I won't give too many of the teasers away because I don't want you guys to see all the clips that I'm going to be putting in my morning intro. And we may actually go make that today. Just depends on how busy we get, what we get into, what we talk about, and so forth. The door clip was funny as shit, though. Hell yeah, it was. I laughed. Whoever, I don't know who it was, kept opening the door because, you know, just that one time when I peeked around the corner just blasting, there was nobody ever there. I don't know if he was sitting back just enough to be able to open the door. But either way, yeah, I thought it was pretty damn funny. I'm not going to lie. Just a couple of moments in the game where you get to laugh like that. It makes it worthwhile when you can laugh a little bit playing the game, you know. I'm a beast. No. Sir Camp's a beast. I just got lucky a few times. I'm a decent player, but I thank you for the compliment. But if you was to watch one of my whole gameplays, you would see that I'm not a beast. I'm getting better with the snipers, but Sir Camp and GiZmO, those are two beasts. PoJ-GiZmO, he's a beast. I do hold my own. I do pretty good most of the times, but again, thank you. Yeah, there you go, Sir Camp. I know how to hold my own, but that's about it. I do go beast mode a couple of times. It's sad to watch you. Don't sell yourself short. I'm sure you're a better player than you're saying. You don't. Nah, don't even go there, GiZmO. Don't even go there, GiZmO. I know better than that shit. Get lucky, my ass. Yeah, that's skill. That's skill. But see, they play the game so cancerous. I may even have a shot or a clip. We were playing the Superstore, and me and GiZmO were trying to run the middle, kind of left. From the, you know, where the side me and you went up in that room, Sir Camp. Well, instead of going up in that room, we went down low and trying to hold the middle and the left. Well, one time then I did get shot. I come back in the same door, and as I come through that section, there's a guy sitting in this far right corner. I mean, in the corner, waiting for us to come through the door. I camp. I'll admit it. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I camp when I have to, or when I just feel like camping, I'm gonna camp. But I physically despise a corner camper that cannot get no kills unless he sits in a corner. It's terrible. Couple of clips in the Superstore there. I was up in the scaffolding area. Of course, I had Claymore behind me, watching my back, and they just kept feeding me, coming toward that middle, coming through the middle, trying to flip the spawn on us. And I got probably 4 or 5, almost back to back, right there in that one section. They were right pissed. I mean, you know, it is what it is. And again, when I do play, I just try to have fun. You can't always have fun, but I do my best to try to have fun. You here just working on a vid? But I'm totally that bad. Yeah, I kind of doubt it. Well, I'll watch one of your videos. Just ask Offset. Alright. I'll watch one of your videos and I'll be a judge of that. How about that? I was right, but yeah. 2 followers, 2 new subscribers. Yesterday on Twitch, nice. Sorry guys, I'm just clearing out me. Good about it. Almost had the bunny went crazy. Donating is everybody in the damn chat except for. Y'all are probably going to hear my cat in a second. He's been off this morning. Guess he's cold too. He goes down at the end of the hall and hollers just as loud as he can. Just man, it's. I done tried to get him to come over here and hang out with me and try to keep him quiet. He won't do it. Let's see. Let's get over here. Let's see. That same phone number. Hello? Urology department. Could you please hold? They didn't want to hold. Let's check this footage out right here. What's up, Lord Blue Eyes? Hey, 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 what's going on, man? They couldn't hold it. They had to go now. Right. That's right, so champ. Copyright. Where's the copyright? What I miss, Grizzle? It's Grizzle's line. Oh, okay. Well, the strange thing, I had one set up for Kool-Aid, and all it was a drum roll type intro. I got a copyright notice on it, basically just stating I couldn't be monetized on there, or that video couldn't be monetized. Well, the next morning stream, I talked about it, and I played that same sound effect 4 times, and never got a copyright notice for it. Not the first time. So it's weird how they can pick it out of one video one time, but yet the next day 4 times, and they didn't catch it on that one. So I'm not even gonna protest them or whatever. I'm just gonna simply start deleting them after a while. I'll leave them up, get as many watches, views, and likes as I can off of them. But I'm tired of fighting them. I'm tired of fighting them over stupid bullshit like that. Just a sound effect that's not even copyrighted, and they're claiming it is. The program is all screwed up. I don't know what's wrong with their program, but they need to tighten up their analytics or their algorithms or whatever it is. They need to tighten up. But first game is going to be Azir Cave. Alright, let's see how good you do in Azir Cave. Alright, so go loading in. This might be interesting. Get another like on that video as well. Things that been out of nowhere. Bam, they hit me. Yeah, exactly. I don't get it. He ought to be over the 4,000 by now. He ought to be a couple of hundred over by now. F YouTube. Yep. Let them know. Yeah, I ought to. I mean, I have a couple. Now, one I did accidentally the night before we were doing Twitch, and I had Prodigy Breeze on my intro, or the starting soon stream intro, and I forgot that I had left it on, and I got a copyright notice for that. That's legit. That was my mistake. I played Prodigy. I know that's copyrighted music, so I'm going to accept that one and just simply delete the video. I could mute it, but why have a death show that we're talking about games, or we might have been doing the movie trivia that day. I don't want a video that has no audio in it. To me, it's crazy, because they won't just go out and delete that one little section, 10 seconds worth or a minute's worth. They mute the whole video. So if you remove the song, or if you remove the sound that they say is copyrighted, they remove all audio, and then you got to try to figure out how to go back and put audio in it, and that's trash on YouTube. Have you guys ever tried to put in your own audio from the YouTube dashboard section? It's trash. It's garbage. It's stupid. I'd rather learn how to ride a unibike than try to put audio in from the YouTube side of it. It is garbage. It is. I mean, the first time I did it, I thought, I mean, this is not bad. You know, I can select this, but then you can't select another one. I'm like, what? I can only put 1 4-second sound effect, or 1 3-minute, you know, and it says you're under review. So that means okay, they're going to be checking your channel. If you got any copyright notice stuff in there, you got to get rid of it. That's what they're doing. They're reviewing to see if you've got any copyrighted content, and then they'll deny you until you get rid of it. So, not trying to tell you what to do, but if you're under review, that means they're reviewing you for your monetization. So you need the AdSense account. You need it linked, and you need to make sure you have no copyright notices in none of your videos. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We're there, baby. Told you we'd get you there, Grizzle. Select one, save it as new, just to add another clip. Especially porn. Damn, Steve. Oh man, yeah, I don't think that would be fun to watch. Well, I wouldn't think it would be. I mean, I don't watch porn, so I don't know. But I think it would be better with audio. Just saying. Select one, save it as new, just to add another clip. I got you. I see what you're saying. See what you're saying now, Grizzle. Carlish. Yeah, in YouTube. I got you in YouTube Studio. Yeah, I mean, I figured it out on a later one how to go in there and do that, but it's just yeah, it's kind of it's whack. I mean, it's just it should be a simple, you know, add this sound, go to the end of that sound, add another sound, you know, go to the end of that sound, add another sound. It should be that simple, but I mean, have you ever done that? Excuse me, have you ever done it with your PlayStation in that share factory? It should be, to me, it should be like that. So when you put a sound in, you simply roll forward to the end of that sound, you add another sound. When we roll to the end of that sound, add another sound. To me, it should be that simple. Instead of having to pull your hair out, try to figure out. But anyway, I did figure it out later. Probably gotta go. Gotta go outside. All right, hang on, buddy. Let me get it back. Let me get in this bank heist. Let me go let my dog out right quick, guys. I won't change the screen. I'll just mute the mic for a second. All right, I will be right back. I'm gonna pause Miss Lou's video there and mute the mic, and I will be right back. guys, we're back. And the other GG boys, Patty didn't back y'all. The other thing about that too, when there's a song or sound that's copyrighted on my death show, again, you're covering up what we're talking about. So that's the reason I don't like doing it on the talk show. If it was just a clip of gameplay, Mama's gonna kick your ass for it. He just destroys her corner. But I mean, if it's just gameplay, to me it's not as bad to lose the game audio itself. But anyway, let's see. Let's start her video back up over here again. And that sounds like Mr. Brady in there. Yep. Bag of donuts. Sir Camp made it out of there. And I'm gonna have to go get me something else on here. Warm up in this corner. Get close to my computers. Get some heat off these computers, maybe. Let's see. Twice in a row. Hey, I done it by myself a while ago and got shot straight in the skull, Steve-O. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. Listening to their comment there. Let's see what else we can get into here. Try boss. The bank heist. No actual new news. Same old news about the rumors still stating that it's going to be coming out more in mid-March. But that's, I don't know. I feel like it's going to come out as beta first. We did have a February 19th playlist update, so to speak. I think we covered that one. Yes, we covered this yesterday. See if I can go find something else that we can kick back and talk on. We may have to go back and try to find something on. I know you guys. Does anybody watch the Call of Duty League stuff? Anybody follow it or keep up with the Call of Duty League? I do have a list of the schedule. If anybody, or I have information of the schedule and the league teams that are in it. You glanced at it, but not lately. I used to watch it a lot. I watched it back when World War II had the actual theater room. Just for shits and giggles, I'd go in there sometimes and sit and watch. But their gameplay wasn't nothing like what we were using. They couldn't use variants. They couldn't do this. They couldn't do that. So we beat My Little Pony. But I'm telling you, we better hope we don't run up on not offset in the boss fight, since he's unbeatable. I fixed it where he is unbeatable. Well, since we didn't get a very good response off the Call of Duty League, let's go see what they've got new in mobile. 16th. Season 3. So they're already in Season 3. Does anybody in here play the Call of Duty Mobile? I've tried it. I have it on my phone. Like I say, I've tried it. I can't quite get the hang of playing on my phone. So, guess I'm too old school. Not really. Yeah, I can't, like I say, I've got it on my phone. Played the tutorial. The biggest reason I wanted it, I wanted to try to play the zombies on it. And I wanted to be able to hook my controller to it. Well, you got to be at level 7. It was 7 or 8 to be able to unlock the zombies. And if you hook your controller to it in multiplayer, it doesn't work. I mean, it works, but you have no turn ability. You go straight forward, you can ADS, and you can shoot. But that's it. That's all you could do in multiplayer. So when they first come out with the Call of Duty Mobile, you could hook your controller to your phone via Bluetooth, and you could use your controller on your phone, and that gives you a very huge advantage over people playing on just the phone itself. Well, they disabled that. They fixed it where you could no longer use the controller on your phone. Then they come back and said, okay, well, we'll allow it, but we're only going to allow it on certain things, such as zombies. So they re-enabled it for zombie use only, but then you've got to be at levels, like say 7 or 8, I think it was, to be able to play the zombies. So I'm not going to play multiplayer on the mobile that much to get that rank. Even though 7 is not that high, or 8 is not that high to get. I don't see myself sitting here on my phone. No. I don't see myself sitting here playing my phone. I want to play a video game. I'm going to pick up a real controller and I'm going to play the game. Or I'm going to turn on the PC and play a PC game that I use a keyboard and mouse on or something. I'm not saying I've never played other games on a phone or a tablet, like Brain Tease, Word Search, or there was a couple that my mom used to play years ago that they were kind of fun to play. Kind of like the Candy Crush, but it wasn't called Candy Crush. But I just can't get into it. You'll hear Miss Lou. Yeah, I was watching your clip. Y'all were on Shoot House, and he's like, "Yay! I got my first kill." I thought that was funny. I wasn't laughing at you. I just laughed the way you said it. I feel like I've actually done that before. Play for a couple of minutes before you actually get a kill. When you first get that kill, it's like, yay, I got one. So you working on a video clip to upload or something today? You'll hear lurking at work. Yeah, it's exciting when you get a kill. You bring some heat with you? You didn't bring no heat with you?
My fan.
What the hell? I'm doing a shout out video. Got to 1K a couple of weeks ago. It's a thank you. I got you. Cool. Okay. Cool. Nice. I think I know the answer to that, Eternal, but I'm gonna let her answer. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. 1K. Glad to see that number myself one of these days. I seem to be dawdling in the 610-ish area. Can't seem to get away from the 600. Bug Nut, what's up, dude? Getting that 100, I hear you. Yeah, it'll happen. I mean, it's been going good, but I think once they get past that 600, it, you know, it'll be a little different. But it's just that make it to 611 and then drop to 607 and go back to 610 and 611 and back to 610. It's just been dawdling back and forth. I blame a lot of it on me, but it will happen. It will happen. I thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Well, the death show is what really, in my personal opinion, helped my YouTube channel on the road to 1297. Or, dude, that's nice, dude. No work for you today? Hey, no work for me today either, man. Too cold to go outside and do any work. I'm fixing to watch you get a bucket of ice water dumped on your head. It was so cold. It was raining too. Oh my gosh. Don't realize how cold it is until you get cold water dumped on your head like that. Yeah, he went down his hurting. I don't doubt that. It looked like he got in perfect position to just drop it right straight down on top of your head. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know if I could handle that ice bucket challenge, ice water challenge, however, but yeah, thinking about how cold it is right now is even making me colder. Let me go back and double check on the wife again. We'll get back on these mobile season 3 update. Hang tight, guys. Bug Nuts, why are you not working today? What's wrong? You're not having snow weather, are you? Alright guys, back. What are we talking about here? No, what's that? It's this white shit I got all over my damn yard.
Yeah.
I posted a picture in Discord. Let's see. When I went to the store last night to get that GTA has F1 car now, do you have to buy it? I mean, is it a separate pack, or you just simply buy the cars now, Lug? I mean, I'm sure you got to buy it. Don't get me wrong, that sounded wrong. But it ain't no mod or nothing. You've got to download some kind of mod or something, right? You just go to the store in the list and buy a set of open F1 cars. Oh, okay. Here we go with that MWBR might come today crap. That dude, he's gonna get caught, man. When he gets caught, you know, all it takes is about 3 people to report him for misleading text or misleading something, and they'll shut him down. Can't buy it yet. You have to spin wheel in the casino to win it. Oh shit! I'll never win it. I'll never win it. Let me share this to my computer right quick. I want to share a couple of files if it'll let me. Leave a file. Share this one and this one. Bluetooth. Now I know that spinning that wheel is hard to win anything. Get these pictures sent over to my phone right quick, and I'll pull them up on the OBS here. I'll have a slideshow thing I can put up there. All right. There. One of them is. Excuse me, guys. Uploading the second one now. We didn't get no snow at all last year, right? We did get a little bit last year, yeah. But it wasn't much, right? Yeah. Was it last year that was, or was that the year before? I think that was the year before.
Yeah.
50 here, it's like 30 here. Actually, what it is here in just a second. Yeah, it's actually still 30 degrees here. Yeah, that's cold. Too damn cold to be going outside anywhere. Yeah, I didn't think we got nothing. Yeah, we didn't get nothing last year. It was the year before, right, Callie? Yeah. My brother was thinking it was last year, so he wrecked last year on his scooter trying to get out in the damn snow. But it was the year before last. And yeah, I agree with you, Grizzle. That name sounds like a cheerleader's name. Rah, rah! I'm sorry. That was uncalled for. I'm sorry. Yes, we got our snow this morning. It did rain. I hear you. Well, we got our share of it. I know that. Let me get these 2 snow shots. I got one from the front porch looking out in the front yard, and then I got one last night of the backyard. What? Yeah, out across that back field. Yeah. Side choke. Here we go. That was early on. It hadn't snowed, but probably an hour maybe there. And then the next shot coming up is after about 3 hours, maybe 4 hours, just before dark. Ross says boom bah. Oh man, we ended up with about 2.5 inches of snow altogether. Wasn't a major snowfall, but the roads were passable. I went to the store last night and got some of that seasoning that SSG and Big Griff was telling me that I needed to make my ACP with, and spot on, perfect. I did buy the wrong version of it, but I still got that Sosa. She sent me a picture showing me which one to buy, or which one they buy. Right. So I know next time to go up to get the other one and try it. But it worked great. The only thing about it is the cheese attack. It hit me about 4 o'clock this morning. Well, I told a couple of you guys, a lot of you guys know that me and Derry don't get along no more. Well, yeah, it was bad. 4 o'clock in the morning, it felt like somebody was taking a knife. Actually, it felt like they were taking 2 knives, one from each side of my stomach, and just twisting, turning, pull them out, twist, turn. It woke me up from a dead sleep. But I have remedies. I take the Alka-Seltzer, which is it's not really Alka-Seltzer, it's a knockoff, but it works. Sometimes I have to take about 2 or 3 doses to get over it, but I love my cheese, and I thank you guys for that. I'm not going to quit eating cheese. I'm not going to quit eating dairy. I mean, I slack off. I do a lot of slacking off of the dairy because I know what it will do to me. So next time I do the ACP, I'll do a light amount of cheese on mine. I'll cut back quite a bit. Now I know what it does to me. The cheese to make for the ACP, you have to add 6 ounces of milk to a 12-ounce pack of the cheese. Well, there you go. We're doubling up with dairy right there. We're using cheese and milk. So it's a combination. It's like smack. ACP, hold on, I'll get the word for it. It's a Mexican dish, and it's cheese, chicken, and rice, basically. I cannot say it. It's arroz con pollo, and I'm gonna put it in the chat as it's spelled. And again, like it's just cheese, chicken, and rice. And people have over the years have kind of reworked how they make their dish. They put all kinds of different things in it. They put peppers and onions and spices and chunks of tomatoes and just whatever they want. But alternatively called Correo de Polo. It originated in Spain or Puerto Rico. But it's delicious. If you like Spanish or Mexican food, and I'm not trying to say that to be disrespectful. It states, it's a Latin American dish. Some say it's a Spanish dish. Some say it's a Mexican dish. Um, but either way, it's awesome. It is, yeah, it's good. If you like I say, if you like chicken and rice, and the rice has this special seasoning to it, the rice looks a little bit orange. It all makes a turd. Yeah, but some of it hurts. Like I say, that dairy product. Yeah, that hurts. So, but I love it. It's $25 for all three of us, me, my brother, and my wife, to go to the restaurant and get it. Well, I made that same dish for probably, I think, 10, 11, 12, maybe $13 altogether. And I made enough to feed, say, about 5 people for that same amount of money. So knowing now, I can make it just a touch cheaper by buying like chicken tenderloins, cutting them up in strips and cooking them, and use a little bit of the seasoning, and then dump it all together. I think I could probably make it for about $9-10, and it would still be enough to feed, say, 4 people ish for that same amount. Turds are what's up. They float. Well, sometimes, you know, they say sugar melts and shit floats. Well, when it rains, I ain't got to worry about melting. Just saying, you know. But that's I like doing my own stuff. I like some restaurants you can't duplicate. It's hard to. That's the reason I want to try my hand in a pizza. I've never made a homemade pizza. I've never even attempted to make a homemade pizza. Got to watch the video. Okay, Miss Lou, we'll be here. Well, there's a restaurant here called Elizabeth's, and there's probably an Elizabeth's in almost every town or every state. But it's Elizabeth's Pizza, and they make what's called a stuffed pizza. Well, if it's food, then I don't have to worry about drowning. If it floods, I'm sorry, if it floods, you don't have to worry about drowning. God, yeah. That's a better way to put it, I guess, Lug. Yes. You probably have had similar, or if not the same, stuffed pizza that I'm talking about. Cold cuts or sausage and onions. You can have the onions, but the cold cuts or the sausage sounds pretty good. We just normally, we get the basic. It's pepperoni, cheese, basic pizza. We tell them to leave the mushrooms off because they got kind of carried away with the mushrooms for a while. You love the ricotta? I hear you. My wife makes a killer homemade pizza. It's real similar to Butch's Pizzas. Had that brand, excuse me. Now, I've never had that one, but I can imagine. I really can. I can imagine how that would taste. I do want to try. That's one of the only things I have yet to try. Trying to make a homemade pizza. I think I can do it. I really do. And then if I'm successful with a regular homemade pizza, then I'm going to throw my hand at a stuffed pizza. It's let's see, the stuffed pizza's got pepperonis. I think it's got ham, sausage. Like I say, they used to put mushrooms on it, but they got to where they were putting more mushrooms than there was pepperoni. So we start getting stuffed pizza with no mushrooms, and it's in the square box, same size as your regular pizza box, but it is huge. It's big enough to feed 5 people. Horn didn't work, did it? Did the horn work? You heard the horn? I had the volume turned down a little too much, so we're gonna try Lugnut's favorite sound effect right quick. Yeah, okay, it's still working.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks, don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave.
Thin and crispy crust loaded with toppings is awesome. Yeah, I bet it is. That is definitely one of the things that I want to try. Not that I love to cook, but I like to experiment. I like to try different things. If it costs you $40 in the store, chances are you can make it for half or a quarter of the price. Morning, GLG. How are you this morning? Hope it's not too cold for you this morning. I know you live in the cold country, I guess you could say, but 30 degrees here this morning, and it is not pleasant at all. I'm in a good mood. I'm doing good, but I am cold. I'm about ready to go get me a damn blanket and wrap up in over here or something. I'm telling you, man, it's just, I cannot get warm. Coffee's not working either. Keeping me awake, but it ain't getting me warm. It's actually warm there right now. Well, if it's above 30 degrees, if it's above the minus temperatures that you normally have, then I can imagine it's probably warm. But, yeah, 30 degrees. 57 in the house this morning, even with the heat pump running. So, I've got to do something a little different. Talk to the landlord, crawl under the house and see if maybe the flex is busted or something. You like the thin and crispy? I kind of like them both. Because, I mean, I eat the thick crust. I mean, if it's got a big old thick crust at the tip of it, I usually eat that too. Love the Brooklyn style as well. Alright, let's... Oh yeah, Brooklyn style was coined by the Domino's Pizza Company chain in 2006. Wow. When it started selling its Brooklyn style pizza, their Brooklyn style pizza had a thinner crust than their other pizzas and had cornmeal cooked into the crust to make it crispier. Wow, did not know that. Okay. I think I could make a Brooklyn style pizza. It's -8 today, which is 17 for you, I think. Damn, that's still cold. I just got a cold chill when you said, well, I read that. Damn it. My computers are not hot enough. They're not generating enough heat over here. I was about to say pizza. Say that because people know it, or it's real. Just I'm not gonna say that word. I'll mess it up. Napolitan. Napolitan. I think it's Napolitan. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, sometimes you have to speak a different language for people to understand what you mean, right, Bag? It's almost like you have to speak a foreign language. Wow. Wow, that don't even look like a pizza. It's all different everywhere, yeah. I'm looking at images for it. Wow. That's why they call them. That's why the true term is for a pizza pie. I think originally. Am I correct on that? Yeah, pie. Straight from Italy. You don't like pizza, Grizzle? What the hell? Yeah, the pictures I'm looking at don't look nothing like what you would see come out of the pizza shop. This is what looks like it would come out of Grandma's kitchen. No. 26 now. Real feel 17. I still don't think it's come off 30 here. No, it's still 30. Real feel is 19. And let's see. Supposed to make it to about 38 degrees today. And then it's going to start dropping back down to 23 tonight. Saturday's supposed to make the 53, 26 low. Sunday 60 with a 37 low. All next week it's above 50 degrees. By next Wednesday it's going to be in the 70s again. Welcome to North Carolina. People will be sick by tomorrow. Don't know why I'm sick. I ain't done nothing. Damn it, it's this freaking weather we have. You're just kidding, Grizzle. I was hoping you were kidding about not liking pizza. I don't know of any red-blooded American that don't like pizza of some sort. I mean, it might not be your conventional pizza, but yeah, I mean, you should see some of these images right here. Here, let me post this link in the chat for you guys. Take a look at some of these images right here. I can't even post that one. Shit. Okay. Let me get back one. Wait a minute. Okay. Let's see. Big Betty's Tug and Plug. Can I help you? Hello, this is Big Betty's Tug and Plug. Can I help you? Nobody wanted a tug and a plug. Oh, shit. Let me see if I can get this link in a little better, in a shorter form. Oh, it won't let me. It won't let me post it. It's too damn big. Damn. Thanks. I'll tell you what then. Google this right here. Google this right here, Grizzle. Take a look at these images right here. That does not look like any pizza I have ever seen. Here Monday and Tuesday it posts. Be 60, then back under 50. Yeah, weather here is rough, man. I mean, Callie and Jesse can actually, vouch for me on that. North Carolina weather is just, it's so mixed up. One day it's 30s, the next day it's 70. The next day it's 40s, 50s. Next days it's 30s. You know, I mean, it is terrible messed up, right, Callie? I mean, what best to say? Just welcome to North Carolina. Welcome to the North Carolina weather. South Carolina weather, not much different. Nope. South Carolina weather, not much different. We're neighbor states, so yeah, not much different. I think sometimes South Carolina gets some of the weather before we do. But did you get any of that snow that come through yesterday, or did you get all just rain and sleet? Got snow around 3. Yeah, they first predicted snow till about 2 a.m. Yeah, I'm not sure what time it was. I think it was around 12:30 when I told Sir Camp I was going to bed, but I was going to leave him up, and it was still trying to a little bit of snow there. All right, I'll take a look at that BAGofDONUTS. They first said it was going to start around 7 yesterday morning. Now that's a pizza pie. That's, yeah. That looks much better than some of the images I seen that link, or, you know, if you Google images for, yeah. But yeah, they first said it was going to start around 7. Then they said it was going to start around 10. Then they said it was going to start around 4. Well, it did. It made it around 4. It started sleeting a little prior to that, but then the snow hit. It was around 4. And like I say, at 12:30, it was still snowing a little bit. I think we ended up getting about 2.5 inches here, which is not much for a lot of you guys that get snow, you know, 2 and 3 foot deep on your first snow. We might not get another snow all year long, and then we might get another one in March. Who knows at this point? Invented there in Naples. Make it for the Queen. Oh wow! Saw a joke on the app. Might be appropriate for the channel. Go for it. That was the first snow in 10 years. Yeah, we've gotten snow not last year, but year before last. Yeah. If it's not too much to type or post, go ahead and post it, boss. Eddie, are you still in here? Eddie Cheek, are you still in the channel? So get him plugged these days. Asking for a friend. I don't know, we'll have to call Betty. We'll have to call Big Betty and ask her. She's on the other line. I just wanted to make sure my grandson Eddie won't in here before he posted that. This is the Nashville Sperm Bank. Squeeze it, we freeze it. Okay. I'm writing that down. I'm gonna just start the Nashville Sperm Bank. You squeeze it, we freeze it. Running out of room, not there. That worked. Nashville Sperm Bank. You squeeze it, we freeze it. Yep. And now I got a couple of urology department. Can you hold please? Big Betty's Tug and Plug, Captain Spaulding's Roadside Service, Crazy Carl's Cat Milk Farm, and now we have the Nashville Sperm Bank. You squeeze it, we freeze it. Yep. Again, I just have to pay attention to the numbers coming in before I say something like that, because it may be a legitimate call. I would hate to say that to one of my doctors, my wife's doctors, when they called or something. That might not be a good thing to say to a doctor. I don't think she would like it too much if they called back and said, well, I don't quietly appreciate what your husband's doing. Like, what do you mean what your husband's doing? Well, and then she goes getting details about. Sometimes she's actually in here with me. Today she's staying back here in that nice warm bed like I should have been. I should actually have the phone beside me, kicked up on its stand. Has a stand here on it. So I could actually put it on the nightstand beside the bed, and I could go live from my phone, is what I should have done. I should have done the death show from my phone this morning in that nice warm bed. But I'm a glutton for punishment. What can I say? Why I keep playing Modern Warfare. Alright guys, you know the drill. If you have not already, hit that like button. I'd appreciate it if you did. And those of you have already hit that like button, I thank you very much. If we have any newcomers in here today, speak up, let it be known who you are, so we can say hello to you, give you a nice NCDT warm welcome. And don't forget to subscribe. We also do midday Twitch streams, and we do nightly alternating Twitch and YouTube. Last night was YouTube, tonight's going to be Twitch. Unless things change between now and 8 p.m., it's going to be NASCAR heat testing and tuning. We'll probably do a couple of races, but it's going to be mostly testing and tuning. Working on the setups, trying to get ready for this Monday's Las Vegas race. Trying to work to where I can gain the points. Right now we've got 8 of us involved in the NASCAR Heat 4 points race, and I'm currently in 4th place on that. So, and that's just with one race, of course. So the more I work on these setups, the better I get with my track abilities, the better chance we have of winning. At this point, it's up for grabs. Anybody can win. We've got a long season ahead of us. We have a big list of races to go through. Like I say, next is Las Vegas, then with Auto Club, Phoenix. Atlanta's going to be nice. Homestead, I think I can handle in Texas. And then Bristol. When Bristol comes around, I think I'm going to be ready for Bristol. I like the short track, and I like Bristol real well. So again, unless things change, tonight's stream will be on Twitch, and it will be NASCAR Heat 4 test and tuning. So hope you guys can actually be there on that. And I hope we get a few more telemarketers today. I enjoy that. I enjoy having fun. Next. Alright, so we've covered pizza pie. We've covered the Brooklyn style. And I think the Brooklyn style similarity would be my better pizza to try to start with on the very first time. Thin crust. I know I can get the sausage and stuff. My wife don't like Italian sausage too much. We usually don't get Italian sausage. The Chicago deep dish, yes. Well, let's say I've had a version called the Chicago deep dish. I'm not guaranteeing it's the proper version, but you know how pizza places are. They claim that theirs is an authentic whatever, and it's probably not. Just saying. But I have had what they call the Chicago deep dish. If I'm not mistaken, Domino's. It was Domino's or Pizza Hut. One of the two that had that one time. Yeah, it's definitely more like a cake. It's thick. There was a pizza joint. I'm gonna call it a pizza joint. Pizza place. It was called Godfather's, and the only one I ever remember in existence was in Charlotte, North Carolina. Well, my sister lived in Charlotte at that time, and we were there visiting, as you know, we used to do pretty regular. And he told us about this pizza. Y'all got to try this pizza. You'll just fall in love with these pizzas. And we did. And the only time we could ever get a Godfather's pizza was when we went to Charlotte to visit her. But that was the, I think, best pizza that I ever ate. It looked a lot like that Chicago style. It was a deep, thick crust. It was, oh man, it was just packed full of shit. I don't think there was a spot on it that you could see that wants something, pepperonis or ham or sausage, something. You know what I mean? It was just packed full of stuff, and they were back then, of course, cheap. Of course, everything was cheap back then, but yes, that looks like a pretty good pizza too. I would have to practice with that one a little while before I actually tried something that thick. In fear of having a pizza that thick, you know what I mean? When it's supposed to only be about that thick. Like my first time ever doing apple fritters. Had loom. That means manadas? Is that manadas? Is that how you say that word? No. Malnadas. Okay. Malnadas. Something similar to what I just said, I guess. Big place out in Chicago. Don't worry about apologizing for that, dude. I know how that keyboard is. Look it up. Looks killer. Alright, let's see. I remember the very first time I ever tried my hand at making a apple fritter. It was good. Don't get me wrong. It was good. But an apple fritter shouldn't be but about, ½ inch, 3/4 inch thick, maybe, an inch thick altogether. At most, maybe 1 1/4 inch thick. Packed full of apple, cinnamon, sugar, Well, my apple fritters were about that damn big. So, you live and learn. It was the first time I'd ever tried anything like that. Okay, so this Lou Malnati's, an actual place. Wow, okay. I've got to get me one of them big pizza pans. Back to work? Alright, boss man, try to stay warm, dude. I mean, I've got a couple of small pans that would work, but I don't want to make a small pizza. I want to make a pizza, I want to make like a 12 or 15 inch pizza. Wow. I wonder where I could buy them at then. They sell frozen. They sell their pizzas frozen. Up to $25 for a pizza. Damn, I bet that's good. Yeah, I'm looking at it now. So good though. All the shit dripping like you're a 4-year-old. Yeah, I was just noticing that. So how much is a Lou? Well, basically, how much is one frozen? And they start out, the cheap or cheese deep dish is $7.75 to $20.45. So the highest price one is up to $26.95, almost $27 for a pizza. Damn. I'll have to start looking through the grocery stores when I go through and see if they actually sell them something right, around here. On most store prices, so that's not bad. It's packed though. Yeah, it looks packed. Just the pictures that I'm seeing looks packed. I looked it up. That was the first thing that come up on Google. I'm actually pulling up their website now. Gosh, oh my gosh, that thing. "56 Chicagoland locations, plus 3 in Arizona and 1 in Wisconsin." I might have to send them an email and tell them to come on down this way. Yes, shit looks killer, man. It's freaking awesome looking pizza. Makes me want to go to Chicago just to get a pizza. Oh, they're messing up. They're telling me how to make them. They're really messing up. They're gonna tell me how to make one too. They're big around Chicago, yeah. What I think I say, 50-some locations in Chicago alone. So yeah, that's huge. They got to be a good success to have that many branches. There's a bunch of good ones in Chicago or around Chicago. Just went there because everyone told me. That's a little too far away for me to just go get a pizza. But if I ever make it to Chicago, there's a lot of things that I'm going to try. You know. Now I don't want to go to Chicago. Why? Why not? Why not, GiZmO? Used to have a niece that lived in Chicago, Illinois. Chicago, Illinois. That don't even sound right. Where was it she lived? That was it? Okay. Didn't sound right when it slid off my tongue for some reason. Yeah. Visit camp. Horse shit place. Damn. Damn, bro. Well, I have lived close to it. I mean, I lived in Indiana. We've lived in Ohio. I don't know if I was born in when we lived in Ohio. I don't think I was born yet. So is Baltimore? I've heard some strange stories about Baltimore, Maryland, anyway. Oh. We lived between Dillsboro and Milan, Indiana. We lived almost dead center between Dillsboro and Milan. Did you see the big liquor factories when you went through Indiana? BAGofDONUTS? Oh, Gary. Yeah, I know where Gary was at. Got you, man. Okay. Did you get opportunity to see any of those big liquor factories, though? You were more by the steel factory. They have some huge liquor factories in Indiana as well. We were watching How It's Made show not long ago, and they actually showed some of the buildings and footage from Indiana. You almost got shot twice in Chicago. I'm glad you didn't get shot in Chicago. How about that? If you almost got shot twice in Chicago, I don't think I'd go back. That's like when I lived in Chapel Hill. This is before I got married. This is when I was still a teenager. I moved to Chapel Hill, got a job, and next door neighbor had a daughter, and her mom didn't like me for some reason. Don't know why. I'm a likable person. Well, I went and knocked on the door one day, and she greeted me at the door with a 44 Magnum, pointing straight at my face, and told me to leave her daughter alone and never come back. So I went to where I was living at the time, which was right next door. I picked up the phone, and I called my sister, and I said, please come get me. And I moved back to here and never went back to Chapel Hill to visit them ever again. Don't come in here self-promoting, bro. Don't come in here self-promoting, bro, and don't come in here with that clickbait bullshit. You can subscribe if you want to, but don't come in here with that bullshit. Actually, that wasn't self-promoting, so I apologize for calling it self-promoting, but just join the stream. I'm subscribing. So my apologies. My apologies. I see that now. I apologize. My apologies. I hope you accept my apology. Nightbot. Come on, Nightbot. Calm down. Don't use the word subscribed. Nightbot done that. My bad. That was Nightbot doing that. So my apologies, Kyle. Kyle Lobby. I'm probably saying that all wrong. Hope you accept my apology. I read it wrong to start with, and I jumped to conclusions. We had trolls in here yesterday, so no new news on it yet. They're still saying mid-March when it comes out, so there is nothing actually new on that yet. Well, they're saying early March, but I'm still saying mid-March. And I thank you for accepting my apologies. And I'm glad you got a good laugh out of that one, Grizzle. Laugh it up, Fuzzball. But I still say that they're going to release a beta version before they release the full version. So more than likely what's coming out in March is going to be a beta. I don't know what else to do. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm almost messed up right there. We on high alert over here. Yes, our trigger fingers are very itchy too, Grizzle. I don't want nobody to have to do. Why is it not allowing? I'm hyped to get that game. Nightbot? Why is Nightbot timing him out, guys? Is it because I don't get that. It's the font he's using. Alright, change your font, Kyle. Sorry, dude. But that's Nightbot doing that. It has nothing to do with us. And I cannot untime you out because of Nightbot timing you out. It's the fonts. Yeah, it's got to be. I mean, that's the only thing I see different than anybody else's font. So, I don't know how to change that in Nightbot. There's no way to correct the fonts or make you not time people out for the font. Let me look at Nightbot's rules here. Nightbot is, yep. Let's see. Spam protection. I have a blacklist word, excessive caps, excessive emotes, links, excessive symbols, or repetition. Has nothing to do with fonts. And for my enabled the blacklist phrases, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 words. For excessive caps, you actually have to type 75 capitalizations or capital letters. Alright, man. We'll be here. Nightbody's your lover. Let's see. Excessive emotes. 40. Links. Only moderators can post those. Excessive symbols. 40. And repetition I have got set to 70. I mean, I've got Nightbot turned way up to help eliminate that, but I have no control over the type of font that you're using, so my apologies there. And if you were set to public, we would have got a notice that you subscribed as well. So since you're set to private, we're not going to see on the screen that you subscribed. If you were set to public, you would see something similar to this right here. Finished the video. You're back to had a phone call. Alright, Miss Lou's back. You don't have to apologize for that. Have you already posted it? Are you uploading it now, Miss Lou? It's still cold in here. Three days ago. So it hadn't uploaded yet. You're uploading it now? Okay. Let's see if the notices work. I haven't gotten a notice in the past, so hopefully I'll get the notice on this one. I mean, I'm sitting on your channel right now just in case, but we'll I'm just hoping the notices will work. So start getting notices. Now YouTube, I know, has been broke on notices in the past. And a lot of times to correct that, we just simply turn off notifications and then turn them back on. And you're welcome. You're welcome. Like I say, I support those who support me. So I try to do my best at supporting. Sometimes it's not as much as it should be. Doing 3 streams a day, 6 days a week. Sometimes it gets a little hard. You're welcome. Welcome. So yesterday I done like 12, almost 13 hours worth of streams yesterday. And it's usually about the same. I do anywhere from 3 to 5 hours on the death show, 3 or 4 hours on the Twitch midday stream, and then another 4 plus on the nightly streams. So that's the reason I take Sundays off completely. I don't do nothing on Sundays. You're lucky if you do 1 or 2 a week. Like, well, I get that. I mean, my job is in-home caregiver to my wife, you know, so my job is actually here. So I might have to pause. I might have to tell you, if we're playing a game, I had to say, you know, hey, hang on guys, I got to help the wife with something right quick. Might be right in the middle of the game. Say, look guys, I'll be right back. You know, I just lay my controller down, mute the mic, and I got to go. But I come back. So with me being able to be home all the time, to me it makes it a little easier for me to be able to do the streams. She's gotten more active in my streams. Of course, today, like I say, she's staying in that nice warm bed back there, which I understand. But most of the time, she's sitting here in the kitchen, in the living room with us, and she's got her tablet pulled up, watching the streams with us. So, I'm working on that to get her more and more involved. I like her involvement. We worked together as painters for about 12 years. So I mean, it's not like we don't work good together. So I definitely enjoy the involvement. So we'll get her there. And then of course I've got my brother. He's got multiple names he goes by, not so much on YouTube, but you know, he's been Ratchet for years. He's Rabbit Daddy on Twitch, and he's Jeff here. So, but we also used to know him as Chaos. That was back in PoJ-IYD days. Yeah, we try to do the best we can. And I noticed it looked like you got a tattoo on your right arm. Couldn't tell what it was, but oh, you got a whole sleeve down your arm. So you like tattoos, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I thought I noticed a tattoo in the ice water. You have a sleeve almost done with it? So you're continuing to add. Okay. All right. I've never had a professional tattoo done. Never had a professional tattoo done. Me and the wife were going to do it one year, and it was the year that they switched. So for years, you could have a tattoo done in South Carolina, but you could not have one done in North Carolina. Well, the year that we had made up our minds, you know, we were in South Carolina, we were at the beach, and we had discussed it, and we had both made up our minds, yeah, we're going to go ahead and bite the bullet, we're going to have a tattoo made. Well, that year, prior to us going there, they had switched the laws. It was then illegal to tattoo in South Carolina, but it was now legal in North Carolina. Well, by the time we got home, we said, to hell with it. We don't need a tattoo that damn bad. I'm going to let Bravo answer that one himself. I hope he's not stepping in some... I hope you're not getting yourself in trouble, Bravo. That's all I'm going to say. That gets much colder. I'm going to have to go get me a damn blanket and wrap up in. A damn coat. If I put my shoes on, it might help me out a little bit. Hang on, guys. I'll be right back.
It's peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Now there you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. Peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly. Do the peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat.
Nashville Sperm Bank. You squeeze it, we freeze it. Can I help you? Hello? Well, I don't guess they wanted to squeeze it. What's up, Matt? How you doing this morning? Matt Bob in the house. You popped in just as I paused it long enough to go get my shoes on. See if maybe it helped warm me up a little bit. If I warm my feet up, maybe I'll be all right. Thank you, Bravo. That we had to give that to Boss for Life. I think that was his. Excuse me. I think that was what he suggested, or not suggested, but he posted it in the chat a while ago, and I said, I like it. I'm gonna use it. Yeah, I'm doing good, Matt. Doing good, man. Hope you are, man. I talked to somebody else that's just off to a party. LOL. That's why I haven't been here. My bad. You all right? You said you had a party to go to today. You told me yesterday you did. You good, man? You don't have to apologize for that. Excuse me. I was talking to somebody else that lives over there. Said that y'all have had bad weather for a month straight. I said, yeah, I know somebody else. Okay, it's up now. Right. See if I get a notice here. Refresh the stream, or refresh your channel. See if I get a notification that it's up. But yeah, he was talking about the same bad weather. Alright, so there's... Yep. There it is. Alright. I'm the first like. Alright. I'm watching it right now. And I am the first like on your video, just to let you know. Red love, not hate. You're welcome. I like the way you got the colors. I like that. Nice intro. I like that. Girls on games. Turn that. Guys without. Thank you. You well? Cool. Okay. I like it. So you do all your work on a computer. Do all your video editing on a computer. I know that's a lot of work. I used to do that on my computer. It all together from scratch. I mean, what I'm seeing, I like here. I like the tunnel effect that you've got set up there. Use video editing software. Cool. All my videos, my intro videos, I've done all my stuff on my PS4. I do all my stuff on PS4. Nice, I like it. Oh, haters will be haters anyway, dude. Haters are gonna hate. Oh, that's... Alright, I gotta pause it so I can read this. I'm a slow reader, so... Okay. Part, and I thank you all so much for the support. I wouldn't be where I am today without all you amazing people. Awesome. That is awesome. So, Matt Bob, just curious. What's up to you, Miss Lou? Great video. Well done. Keep it up. How did you watch a 3-minute video before I did? And I started watching it first. Just curious. How did y'all watch the whole 3-minute video before me? Just saying. Been up for 5 minutes? Yeah, right. You posted in the chat when it went up. How could it have been up for 5 minutes? Come on, Matt. You can do better than that. Come on, Matt. Matt Jelly Bob. So I know you're in the future. You're 5 hours ahead of me, but that doesn't mean that she can post it 5 minutes prior to me being able to see it. I'm just saying. 9 likes already, though. 12 views, 9 likes. What's up, Alex? How are you doing? You know I'm messing with you, Matt. You know I'm messing with you, right? Matt Jelly Bob. Thank you, sent photo. Why'd you send me a photo? Don't be sending me no naked pictures. I already got that link. That's not proving that you... That's not proving that you got it 5 minutes ago. Hell, it's already been 5 minutes since it's been up. I've seen it 5 minutes ago now, too. You know I'm still messing with you, Matt. You know I'm going to mess with you. Yeah. Everybody knows Matt's a good guy. Everybody knows in here that Matt's a good guy. Now, challenge me, Matt Bob. Accept my challenge. Well, if you say you're not a good guy, I'll believe you. Just saying. Don't say it if it ain't true. Hello, Matt Bob just got smacked. I flexed on your ass that time, didn't I?
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm
coffee.
out. No thanks. Don't mind me. Just
Damn,
grab
Matt.
my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit.
Well, Matt Bob, let me ask you another question.
Fuck this shit, I'm
Let me ask you another
out.
question.
Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the
Let me
fuck
refresh
up
my
outta here.
stream and then I'll ask you the question. Wow. My friend has been here today. Sorry guys, I got to go over to my buddy's channel and give him a couple of dislikes right quick. Hang on. YouTube was I was still stuck at 14 likes. I was going to ask you if you forgot to hit that like button. But I refreshed my stream. That's the reason I said let me refresh my stream before I ask this question. I've got to go over to my favorite buddy's YouTube channel right quick and give him a couple of dislikes since he's already been by mine and give me a dislike. See here. Oh, I've got 3 new videos I can dislike. Nice, sweet, okay. So we get a dislike here. We go over to this account and we'll go give them another dislike. The question, can I answer it? Yeah, you can answer it. I'm just giving my favorite friend some dislikes like he gives me every morning. Dislikes. That's someone who gives me on my newer BO3 streams. If I don't know the question. The question. Can I answer it if I don't know the question? No, you can't answer it if you don't know the question. But I did ask you. I was going to ask you a question, and I said, let me refresh my stream first before I ask the question. When I refreshed the stream, it went from the 14 likes it was stuck at up to the 20 likes, which is going to be 19 if I was to end it right now. So when I seen that the likes went up by just refreshing my stream, I realized YouTube was kind of glitching out a little bit. So, oh wow, somebody else disliked it before me. So my question was going to be, did you like my video this morning? But I realized that you have, so I didn't ask that question. Back up to 611. So that Kyle guy, I don't remember how to pronounce his name, may have actually subscribed after all. I didn't get a notice from him stating that he did. Thank you so much. I have really enjoyed watching your channel. Thank you for the support. You're very welcome. You're very welcome, Miss Lou. But I still didn't get a notice from that guy that subscribed, so I'll rip for that. That's why I always insist, well not insist, I kind of push that, you know, newcomers, if you do subscribe to the channel, please let us know that you do, because YouTube don't always give us a notice that somebody's, you know, either subscribed, and if you're set to private, we're definitely not going to get the notice. You subbed, Matt? Did you really? Oh man, I appreciate that so much, Matt. I thank you so much. Let me make sure I sub back to you, man. Do you put out videos, brother? Where do you post videos at, Matt? Where do you post? What's your link? Post your link in the chat for us. You post on YouTube? I've never heard of you on YouTube, man. You must be new around here. Post your link in the chat, Matt. You just subbed to Grizzle. Oh man, Grizzle, my dizzle. What is up, my dude? Thank you for the sub, man. I appreciate that. You post your link in the chat too, man. Hell yeah. Wait a minute. Hell, I can probably do that for you. Let's see here. I think I know you. I think I've seen you before, Grizzle. Let's see. I think I know you. I think you're famous on the internet, ain't you? You're hungry now? We don't have one set up for you yet, do we, Matt? Yeah, we do. Okay. I couldn't remember if I had set one up for you or not there. You're here to support me by dropping a dislike. Hey, it's a rating. It's a rating. The only time I get a little upset is when the little butthole keeps doing it day to day, every day. On occasions, I expect a dislike because not everybody's going to like my content. In fact, I think I have it set up in there for my Nightbot to do it. I know you have it, Matt. I know you have it. Grizzle did it one day playing, and he told me that he was playing. I mean, he come in and he physically told me. He said, "Yeah, he gave me dislikes," and he told me that he was doing it. So, I mean, it was all in fun that day. Yeah, the day you were picking and playing. I mean, again, you know, not everybody's going to like my content. I get it. And the ones that are jealous of my content or jealous of my success at doing this type show, well, get over it, you know. Evidently you're not doing something right if nobody likes your shit. I mean, I don't know what else to say. You have to see the mate. You're here to see the mate. What you got to give her back first. If you're here to see the mate, you got to give her back. Not here for my content. Well, send my maid back and I'll put her on the screen for you. Let me think. I probably got a pretty good picture over here. Let me see if I can find a picture of the maid. Let's see if I can find her right quick. I don't like the content. I'm just here for the free nachos. I'm still waiting. All right, Miss Lou, we'll be here. You're here for the free Battle Pass giveaway? Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see if I can find a good picture of my maid here. Got so many pictures over here. Which one is the best? This one. Yeah, this is the one right here. The save that image. We're gonna show you what the maid looks like. This is why Matt Bob wanted to keep her. He didn't want to give her back. Just about got it. Here for the Blocky Craft giveaway. But you're gonna be here a while. I'm just saying. The name of that video picture now. Where'd you go? Ranges by day. Here's a picture of my maid. If you look to the right, see her right there to the right? You see where the kind of brownish looking hair? And then the backup maid is right behind the other guy on the right side there. Well, Matt Bob's got the brown-headed one. No, actually that's Black Ops 4 zombies. I got that from the Black Ops 4 section. It said Black Ops 4. And it may be from IW, but the post or the page I got it from said it was BO4 zombies. But either way, that's my maid. That's the maid that you won't give back anyway. And I understand why you won't give her back, but I want my damn woman back. I want my maid back. I want her back, damn it. I need a new maid, but she does such a good job, man, when she's here, of course. When she's here, she does such a good job, but Matt just won't give her back. I mean, I understand why she don't want to give her back, but, you know. Get up again. See if I can post this link. Probably gonna be too big. Yeah, they're too big. I cannot post these links. It won't let me post them that big. I can post what I looked up to find her though, Matt. That's what I posted to find her. Images for BO4 woman zombie, and that's the link that I found her. Maid found missing. Maid found missing. Even more up than that. It is IW. It's called radioactive thing. I've seen all them comments. Would you say different through them? I'm just telling you where I found it. I looked up BO4 woman zombie, and I found a section images for BO4 woman zombie, and that's where I found that picture at. Alright, I'm gonna start from down, no, LOL, it's IW, even more up. Breaking news, maid found missing. It is IW, sue them. It's called radioactive thing from Infinite Warfare. The map is called radioactive thing, IW zombies. How much further do you want me to go up, Matt? If they post a picture in the BO4 section, I am sorry. They did it wrong. Yes, you're angry now. Why are you angry? Move forward. I can't move forward. Time is standing still for me right now. Wow, it finally made 32 degrees. Winds at 9 miles an hour with 67% humidity. I think that humidity is a little off. It looks mighty awful wet out there to me. I would say 100% humidity. Yeah, they put it in the BO4 section. It's not my fault they put it in the wrong section. Not my fault. I'm just saying that was my maid that you took from me and won't give back. That's what I'm saying. .31 degrees Fahrenheit. Wind is 12 miles an hour at 44% humidity. Well, I got you by 1 degree. Someone needs to get their facts right first. Hey, blame Google. Blame Google for it. It's all Google. See, when you go to the link, who does it say? Report images. Yeah, go there and report image. That's Google, or whoever posted that picture tagged it and had BO4 in their tag, in their meta tag. Now that could have happened. Like if you were to see the meta tags for mine, for my streams, I have BO4, IW, AW, COD, Call of Duty. I have all of those in my main channel meta tags. I'm good. I'm good, man. Glad you are, man. I'm doing good, man. I mean, person posted it. Google both. There's a section that you can report the image. So back down and see if I can find it again. This is where it actually come. This is where it come from right here. That's where the picture actually come from originally. And Google posted it in their BO4 woman zombie section. So, is it this guy's fault or is it Google's fault? This has got to be. This is no way. This is. Yeah. Okay. Hello, mate.
Using Visa, MasterCard, Amex, and Discover Card. We will, as you have been making your payments on time for the past 6 months
You'll be contacting
or more.
your lawyers, okay.
We are excited to inform you that you may qualify for 0 to 6% interest on your credit card debt. $3,000 in your combined credit card debt. Press 1 now to avail.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm fine. I believe you responded for lower interest rates, right, sir?
Yes, that's correct.
Alright, so which one of your cards do you use the most for the most balance you carry?
I guess it would be my Visa.
And how much do you own the Visa card, sir, roughly?
I'm sorry, say again.
How much do you owe on the card, sir? Do you have any rough idea about the balance?
Well, on the Visa card, I owe about $4,000.
And besides this Visa, do you have any other card with a balance, or this is the only card to carry higher balance, sir?
Oh, I have 3 of them. I have a MasterCard as well that I owe $10,000 on.
And which other credit card do you have besides the Master?
It's actually well, I can't say. It's illegal for me to own this card, so I only have a Visa and MasterCard.
Okay. And through which bank you got the Visa card?
That's through Chase.
Chase Visa, right? Do you have the card with the expiration date on it?
Yes, I do. Hold on, let me get it right here for you. I've got it right here. Hold on. Take me a second to get out of my wallet here. Somebody stole my card. I can't find it. Hold on.
Alright. Now, lick my balls. I will tell you the card numbers. No problem. Can you lick my balls? I will tell you the numbers.
Say that again. You said something about lick your what? Did he really say lick my balls? Somebody, did he actually say that, guys? I misplaced my paper. I had the numbers all set up. I could have swore that's what he said. He did. I thought that's what he said. Oh, wow. How did he know I was going to be messing with him? I mean, I couldn't find a piece of paper that I had these numbers wrote down on. I can't believe that guy said that. There it is. I found it. I better keep it close. They'll be calling back soon. He said, lick my balls. I thought that's what he said. I really did. Yeah, he'll be licking something tonight. They all sound alike to me, though, Sir Camp. Really, they do. They all sound alike to me. Lock the doors. Oh, man. I cannot believe that guy said that. I really wish they were legitimate companies so I could have that. I could actually go back, download my video, cut that section out, and let his boss hear that. But they're not legitimate companies. They're overseas spoofing telemarketers because that number come from like my neighbor, so to speak. There's only a few. Well, there's more than a few, but there's limited numbers that are issued with the first 3 digits that are on this phone number that he called me from. And I guarantee you, let's see, hang on, let's see. Write it down because I can't call it without the area code. So we got, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually dial that. Hey, Joy Angel, how are you? Welcome to the stream. I think you're new to the stream. I haven't seen your name in here before. So his wife had the same guy call back yesterday. Call back every 3 weeks after she told him off. Oh, wow. Missed camp a lot. That was fun time. Now, why is that name? That's a different name. Why are you not moderator in here? I don't know why you were not moderator over here on that. Just camp a lot. I fixed that though. Call it back. I'm fixing to right now. I got to do the area code first. 9810. 9810. And I'm gonna turn it on speakerphone so you guys can hear this. Okay, alright, Grizzle. Changed it a few days ago. Okay. See?
We're sorry you have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service. If you feel you have reached this recording...
That's how they're doing it. They're calling you from numbers that don't exist anymore. It's a spoofing program they've got. They called us from our house phone yesterday.
Well, that's true.
Burner phones. They called me from my own phone number yesterday, Grizzle. They actually called me from my own home phone number on this phone. The number they called me from was this number. But the phone call come in as me from this phone number. That's not a burner phone. That's pretty screwed up. But every time you call a number back, most of them are not there. They're either they've been disconnected for whatever reason. Yeah. Anyhow, Joy Angel, how are you? Welcome to the stream. I guess, like I said, it's the first time I've seen you here. I do appreciate you coming by. Okay, I have to go pick up Aries from school. Have you up though? Appreciate it, Camp. Be safe out there, man. See you soon. We're coming up on the 3-hour mark, so we may go ahead and move over to Twitch here soon. We're going to go back to fishing again. So close to catching that 132 pounder. So I think we're going to run some Twitch fishing today for a while. We may mix it up. We may do a little bit of both. We may do some PS3 games as well, but I think we're going to start off with fishing over today. But definitely, be safe, Sir Camp. Drive safe. Watch out for all those dipshitiots out there, man. telemarketer hackers overseas. Oh, well, yeah, most of them, they're all overseas. Somehow they have an American sounding woman at sometimes they'll call, and you can tell it's an American voice, and it's a woman. And they got it good. Because she called, it was like the second or third time. And the second time she called, I'm like, "Are you even real? You're a robot, right? This is not real. This is automated, right?" And she said, "Yes, I'm real." I'm like, there's no way. There's no way that was a real woman's voice. I mean, at that time, it had to have been a recording. So the next time she calls, the exact same woman, exact same voice. But when they put me through to their boss, it's overseas somewhere. They're nowhere in this country. And their names are always like John or Mark or what was that other one? There was a Frank. But they're always an American name, but they're not speaking in English. They're speaking in broken English. So I know they're not from around here. I get that. But it seems like that our country, our phone companies, could figure out a way to stop that shit. Especially when they physically call me from my own phone number. That's my telephone company's problem. That's their fault that they don't have the right protection to call me from. But now, again, man, they called me from my own phone one day. My name showed up on the caller ID. I'm not going to show you my name on the caller ID, but I'm going to go back to it and see it. Here, there it is right there. They called me on the 20th at 4:28 p.m. from this phone number. My name showed up on the caller ID. That's not a fake name. That's a real name. That's me. That's my phone company that don't have the proper protection enabled to stop the spoofing. If the phone companies would do their jobs other than raking in the money, we wouldn't get these spoofed calls. We wouldn't get all these telemarketers. And if you go to that report your phone number, you can put your phone number in that do not call registry. It won't do no good. It don't do no good, man. I've tried. It don't do no good. They'll tell you there's nothing they can do about it. Dude, this stuff's even been on the news. It's been on the national news about these spoofing calls. Look it up. Serious. There's no way. They can't stop them. The $1 billion industry out there, and they can't even stop them. But yet they can go get this poor little innocent guy out here that's barely scratching by trying to make a living. So he decides to sell a little weed to try to make ends meet. Or he does one little illegal act to try to make ends meet. They get him. They can catch him. But yet they can't catch these $1 billion spoofing companies from scamming people out of their money. That makes no sense. No videos. Okay. Got a playlist. Phone companies need to update their software. I agree. I definitely agree with you on that. But that's just it. They're making so much money they don't want to. It's going to cost them so much money to do this. They don't want to do that because it's going to cost them money. If it didn't cost them money, then I grant you they'd be all in it. If they could get $1 million worth of equipment for free, then yeah. If they could get it installed for free, then yeah. I'll give you a good example. I mean, this was not a big company. we used to live on the opposite side of town where we live now. And it was a private-owned well company, a water supply company, that supplied us with a natural spring water source. It was called Villa Pump Company, V-I-L-L-A, Pump Company. Well, to upgrade their equipment was going to cost them $15,000. Instead of upgrading their equipment and continuing to make money off of everybody in that neighborhood, they shut down. They give us 30 days. They give us 30 days to basically have our pipes changed to the city water line. And it was like $800 to $1,000 just to actually connect. That's all a plumber had to do, was come in and actually tie in to the city water line, to our actual existing water line to the house. And they were charging anywhere from $800 to $1,000. I got a friend of mine to do it for free. Yeah, if we done it at that time. If we waited, it would have costed more. Their software is still the same from when it opened. Well, probably, Alex. Probably our company is, because they've been bought out like 3 or 4 times. It started out as Heinz Telephone Company. And then it changed hands, changed the name. Then it changed names again. I think it's changed 3 or 4. But it's the same equipment. Same line, same equipment. Just changed names. Yes, we can't touch them because they're overseas. Yeah, and that's the biggest thing, because they're overseas. We can't do nothing to them. That's the reason that people overseas, and I'm not, it sounds like I'm being ugly or rude, whatever. I'm not. But that's why these video places overseas can actually take a new release that just got released and post it on a website, and it's legal for them to do that. But what's not legal for us to do is for us to watch said movie or to download said movie. So if we get caught downloading a movie that's from the overseas company that was actually published in the United States, we can get in trouble for it. What's up, Trump? What's going on, man? Our system is screwed up. Plain and simple. Our system is pretty screwed up. It's money. Money makes the world go round. Money is the root of all evil. You know, there's several things that I can say that about money, and those are the 2 best ones. Money is what makes the world go round, and money is the root of all evil. You know what I mean? And the sad part about it is we got to have it, exactly. I mean, even if you had that chip where you could walk up to the register and just pop your arm over there and pay for an item, it's still got to come out of a bank account somewhere. Still got to have money from somewhere. So, I mean, it's up to the world, the truck drivers that deliver the food, the tanker trucks or the tanker ships that bring our stuff over from other countries. It's a combined effort that makes the world go round. I get that. But it's the money that actually makes the world go round. Let's see, USA people in UK, in Yorkshire. The water is on the road, got sick. Our fancy money boat. USA people in the UK, in Yorkshire, where the water is on the road, got sick. Fancy money boat. I know you can see the confusion on my face, right? You got him all wrapped up over there. He's shivering. There's a flood. Oh, yeah. I got you. Yeah, I mean, Matt, Bob, and Zach. In fact, I was talking to another guy, Zach, last night. But yes, when you have flooding, all that septic water, all that sewage water, all that wastewater gets mixed in with that flood water, and it goes over to the next well. It goes over to the next water supply. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, when you have flooding, you have very serious bacteria problems. In fact, Raleigh, North Carolina, about 3 years ago, roughly, maybe a little more than that. Excuse me. There was some flooding going on, and for about a month, they were on high alert to have to boil the water before they could even drink it or use it. They were not permitted to even bathe in it. It was a health risk to even bathe in the water that come out of your water line. You turn the spigot on, even in your showers or your bathtubs, and you stood a chance of getting some sort of a bacteria from that. I say people got on a diamond boat just to catch China flu. That boat was massive. I don't get that. People got on a diamond boat just to catch the China flu. I don't follow that. Why would somebody purposely try to catch some kind of virus? That makes no sense. That would be skip the subject. Yeah, I say we skip that subject.
Yeah.
And while we're on the subject of skipping, let me skip to the bathroom and I'll be right back. Cannabis. What is that? Is that cannabis, like cannabiscuits or something? Let me look up and see what I missed here. Trump being Trump. I hear you, Grizzle. Need to stop smoking. Yes, you do. Stop smoking. Smoking what? You had 3 what this morning? Open gun laws. Nice. Nice. How to fill bag on volcano vaporizer. Nice. Oh, cannabis, that's weed, pot. I never knew that. Close out some of these windows here. We don't need all them open no more. Don't try it. It will tinkle your mind. I don't want my mind tinkled. You had a dream that you were in a flying car the other day? Well, let me guess. Let me guess that you watched, what was the name of that movie? No, well, yeah, Flubber was one, but now the other one. Huh? No, that's one too, but I was thinking of one sooner. Let me guess, you were watching Harry Potter and you fell asleep. And you woke up and you had a dream about being in a flying car. Yeah, sticks, blunts, left-handed cigarettes. Huh? Huh? A spliff. Yeah, spliff. Blunt. I've heard of that stuff. You know, I've been around.
Yeah,
I've heard of it.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
I heard the Indians were the first to have used it, though. Just saying. Oh, you're talking about Back to the Future. You were watching Back to the Future and you woke up and you had a dream about flying. Gotcha, gotcha. Irish Warrior, what's up, my dude? How you getting along, man? Yes, where we're going, we don't need roads. Irish Warrior, man, much love right back to you, man. I hope you're getting along good, man. Hope you're doing well. Good. Chemo's been helping you. The doctor says you're making good progress. Excellent, dude. Good. Somebody turned the air conditioner on? Yes, you all. Yeah, man, right back to you, man. How's the wife? I'm home. The wife took the bank card. She's going shopping. Yep. I'm going to be broke. Hey, but at least you'll have something to eat. At least you'll have something to eat, though, brother. Well, hey, it finally made it to 34 degrees. Real feel of 27. Feels like 27 in here. All wrapped up over what? It's currently 30 degrees in my area. The low for night's 12. I'm not sure. I think the low tonight's in the 20s. Yeah, it's supposed to get down to like 22-ish tonight. Maine last night was -5. I don't doubt that a bit, brother. Excuse me. Even Frosty the Snowman said the hell with this. Yeah, Frosty the Snowman said this right here, didn't he?
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks, don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Think you're gonna get on some blackout? I hear you, man. I hear you. Don't let it get you. Don't let it get you riled up, man. You know how games can be, man. So, not today. Well, not during the day. In the next 30 minutes, I'll be over on Twitch doing my Fishing Planet stream. Now, if it was at night, I would say yeah, I'd probably be down for it. But maybe another night. Night in Maine, it's gonna be 15 degrees. No stress, yeah. Don't get no stressful games, man. If you start getting stressed, back out of it. Go find you a different game, man. I recommend Fishing Planet. I recommend Goat Simulator or something not stressful. I know, I understand that, Irish. My wife, she takes a lot of medication on a daily basis as well, and it's for different reasons, but for health reasons. So yeah, I get that, man. That's messed up. But hey, at least you're still here. You're still with us. That's the main thing. You're still here. You're still with us. So look on the bright side of it. And I know it's easier said than done. I've always been told, and I find this true. If you think you got it bad, look around. Yep. You're going to find somebody that's got it worse. But I don't take nothing away from what's going on with you, Irish. I know you're going through some rough times, brother, but just think about it. Somebody else out there has it worse. Yeah, and if it was legal, I mean, the CBD stuff is legal here, so to speak. But I don't think it's physically legal in our state fully yet for the medical, medicinal purposes. So not a problem, Irish. Not a problem, man. I'm just, like I say, I'm glad you're here with us. I'm glad you're still here. I've had family members. I've had aunts. That got the better of them. So I mean, I know a little of what you're going through, and then, like I say, I'm just myself personally. I'm just thankful that you're here to say, "Hey, I'm here. I made it through it." You're still on a long road, but you're here. You're here to tell about it. Think about it that way, man. I know it's got to be rough, and there's not many words that can make it easy. Just always remember, we're here to support as much as we possibly can. You know, we're always going to be here. I can't physically do nothing about it, but I can be here for that mental and moral support. You know what I mean? Yeah, I've heard that so many times too, Irish. He has a plan for all of us. They're starting to sell that stuff around here too, Maine. But I'm scared of most of the stuff around here because I don't know if it's legitimate or not. In darkness there's always light. Yes. Yeah, and again, like I say, you know, just try to keep your head up, try to stay in good spirits, and you know, just think about it. You know, you're here to tell about it. And one day that, you know, somebody can ask you something, and you can tell them your experience, that you've made it through. I have a question. Should I buy the back button for PS4? Is there any good reviews? The back button? I'm confused there, Irish. What's a back button? There's definitely no good reviews because I've never heard of it. There's a BS button. Not the PS button. There is a BS button. It's called the off switch. The BS gets too much. Just hit that BS button. Just turn it off. It attaches to your PS4 controller and it basically like paddles. Oh. I know which one you're talking about. Now, if Noob Too Sweaty was in here, he may could answer that question for you, but I do not know myself. Let's see if I can find... I don't remember what it's called. Yeah, if I done the CBD, I don't mess with CBD products though, man. If anybody does, though, I do recommend doing research, finding the proper avenues. You back, Bag of Donuts? Appreciate it, man. Now, the Strike Pack, I don't recommend. But the ones that you're talking about, Irish, I've heard some good reviews on it. It's not actually a mod. It's simply to add the paddles on the back of the controller. So yes, what I've heard about it, they're good. But again, it's just what I've heard. I haven't heard anything, you know, I haven't experienced them myself. You like the Strike Pack, but so many faults with it. To me, it's just the paddles are too short. They're in the wrong position for that Strike Pack, in my opinion. And again, it's to modify your controller to where you have drop shots or you have aimbot, stuff like that, where the one that Irish is talking about does not. Damn, I wish I could remember the name of that. Hang on, let me look up. Let me look up something right quick here. Hang on, yeah, that's where I'm looking at now to to see what the name of it is. Not offset. Park, pattern, down, balance, firm. Back buttons on BO4. See if he shows a link. No, but it's just called PS4 back buttons. All right, let's go to Amazon. There's a lot of different types of CBDs and actual cannabis that helps with that as well, man. I watched a documentary on it one time. How you doing, Not All Set? You doing all right, man? So let's see. DualShock 4 back button attachment for PS4. $80. You really want to spend $80 to have back buttons, or do you want to spend $80 to have a whole controller that has the buttons on them? It basically plugs into the back side where your headset would plug. It plugs in from the back and it gives you the paddles. I'm not spending $80 for buttons that I could spend, like say, another $5 or $10 and had maybe a Battle Beaver. Look up Battle Beaver. Battle Beaver PS4 controller. $139 here. Alright. I don't think that's the Battle Beaver. Why are you having such a hard time finding a Battle Beaver controller? I mean, I'm not knocking Noob Too Sweaty. Yeah, that's what stunted you, exactly. Yeah, I've heard a lot of bad reviews on the scuffs. I would say 8 out of 10 people that I've heard of that buy a scuff break something within a month to 2 at the most. Alright, so directly off Battle Beaver's website. BattleBeaverCustom.com. Excuse me, BattleBeaverCustoms.com. See if I can find some pricing here. God. They've got so much. Quick pick controllers, maybe go there. You got a $70 controller, camo one. Now, is yours the stock PS4 type controller? Or stock controller, or is it a... Wow. So the Battle Beavers is almost $200, $119. Basic pick. Show me the back of it. Multiple, bunch of different colors. It's not showing the actual back side like I would like to see, but there was another version of a controller that was scuff. It has all the extra paddles and buttons. Basically, it has trigger stops, adjustable trigger stops. In other words, a lot of people like to use your L2 and R2 is your fire buttons. Well, there's an adjustable trigger stop to where you can just barely touch it and it works. You have the paddles on the back side. Basically, I mean, to me, that's basically what a scuff is. It just adds the trigger stop ability. It has a much better grip. From what I understand, I've never touched one. I've never used one, so I cannot give you a proper review on a scuff, other than 8 out of 10 people that I've ever heard say they spent $200+ on a scuff controller break it within 2 months. Stock Xbox One for 70. Well, that's what PS4, their stock is about 70 and some change, tax and all. Yo, Mr. Brady, what's up, man? I want, now don't get me wrong, I know this might sound like I'm wanting some kind of modded controller. I don't want that. All I want, I would like to have the ability to have, unplug it so I can pull it up here and show you guys what I want. I want the same controller look and feel. I want to be able to keep my fingers and thumbs in place. I use my R1 and L1 as my fire button and my ADS, and of course my thumbstick for movement. And I would love to have a button right here where I could jump, or a button where I could drop. I don't care about nothing else, because I'm not coordinated enough to take my thumb off of this thumbstick to hit the circle button to drop shot. You can change it to where it's tactical mode, where you push down on your R3 button for drop shots, and then your X becomes melee or jump. You know what I'm saying? You can switch it, but I can't get used to that. I'm old school. I don't do good with change. I've been playing the same way for 10 years. My fire button is my R1. My ADS is my L1. My tactical and lethals are my R2 and L2. I cannot change that. If I try to change differently, I can't play. So that's all I would like to have in a controller. I would like to have the ability to have the back buttons, so then I could use for either going prone or jumping. So if you jumped, where you jump up and spin all at the same time, you know what I'm saying? So if you take your thumb off that thumbstick to hit your jump button, you can't turn in the same process. That's all I want the extra buttons for. I don't want a modded controller. I don't want no auto aim. I don't want no aimbot. I don't want wall hacks. I don't want none of that stuff. I just want the extra buttons. Still here, just playing the game. Love getting team killed. Yeah, GiZmO does too. He got team killed by me twice last night, I think it was. Not on purpose, but he startled me one time. He come running up in on me, and we both shot at each other, but I think I shot first. So it was really my fault for team killing him, but I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to for sure. But now he got team killed twice, I think by the same guy. And the first time he got team killed, I was actually right there close when he got team killed. And the dude was just standing there. So I shot him. I avenged him. But yeah, I need to talk to Stunner some more and see how he's still liking his Battle Beavers. I really wished I could remember the name of that other one. There was another PS4 controller, but it wasn't Battle Beavers. It wasn't Scuff, and it wasn't Battle Beaver. The controller's on tactical, on all COD. What's up, GiZmO? If I would have started that way, I could probably do it that way. If I started that way, man, I probably could still, I could do that. But I never could do it. And now that I'm, been playing so many years the same way, it's hard for me to switch, if you know what I'm saying. It's hard to teach an old dog new tricks. You can't play on tactical either. I just can't do it. I tried. I really did. I tried. But I kept finding myself jumping. I mean, even when I play on regular, default, but I do play with the flipped R1 and L1. I mean, I do flip those. But even when I play default, I find myself trying to melee sometimes by accident. I push down too hard on the R3. Time of day. Astros C40s. Maybe it might have been Astros. Let's see. Oh, I gotta turn that down. Copyright. Astros. It might have been the Astros. Drop shot with joystick at X, knife with X. I think that's how Sir Camp play. I think he plays tactical as well. Astros are $200. It wasn't Astros. The controllers that I'm talking about were like $80. Now, if Sean Tulloch would come by, he could answer that because he was the one telling me about them. Sticking with stock controllers for life. Well, I got nothing wrong with that. Again, I just want it to where I could do the same thing you guys do that when you're running tactical. You started with tactical. We'll see. Had I started that way, I could be able to do it. But again, like I say, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Us old dogs don't learn well. But again, I did try it. I switched it to tactical, and I run probably 3 or 4 games trying it, and I couldn't get used to it. Now you can go into your PS4 and remap your buttons in the PS4 itself, but then that really screwed me up. I couldn't do that. I went back and put them back to where they were. You started on Halo, so if I remember right, that's basically a tactical setup. Okay. Well, see, when I started on Halo, it was for PC. I was on keyboard and mouse when I first started playing Halo. And you could drop, crouch, you could do all kind of things. X was melee. You're probably right. You're probably right. Like I say, I started on PC, so I really don't know that one. You don't like the headset because they push too much pressure on my head. You talking about the Astros? I don't remember what they are. Next time I talk to Sean Tulloch, I'll ask him, and then just write the name down. Yeah, I'm like you with the too much pressure. If it's too tight of a headset, it's like my hat. I actually had to loosen my hat up one click because it was giving me a headache. About 30-45 minutes in, after putting my hat on, I started getting a headache. I eased the hat up a little bit and my headache quit. So yeah, I'm the same way. I can't have a lot of pressure because it'll give me a headache. Wish I could remember the name of those controllers. Wow. I'll probably think of it after the stream. I could probably DM Sean and ask him. Again, like I say, I'll think of it later. Xbox One, you change the button setup on the controller too. Yeah. It'll on the original Xbox. Alright. It's time to see if the wife's ready to get up. I bet she's still not going to get up when it's cold as it is. But be right back, guys. I'm back, guys. Your headset cost $200. Well, you got Astros? My headset cost $58. Turtle Beach. Afterglows were $80. Is that what you got, Maine? The Astros? Do my shortcuts here. Favorites. I may have that saved somewhere. Well, I'll find out the name of them. Not that important right now, I guess, but yeah, they do have they do have a bunch of different ones. Okay, let's see where we're at here. 49. We're gonna go to another 11 minutes. We're gonna take an even 4 hours. Take us about a 15-minute break, and we'll head over to Twitch. Fishing grind. So is there anything else anybody else would like to cover or go over on today's stream? Call of Duty Black Ops 4, Black Ops 1, any Call of Duty game, any other games that we may have knowledge of. If there's anything else anybody would like to go over or cover, please let me know now. If not, I'm going to go ahead and wind this one on down. Get ready for our Twitch stream. Maynard, do you make it back yet? Okay, who's still in the chat other than, yeah. Callie's still here lurking. All right. Thank you, Callie. Starting to get a little warmer out there. Alex, you're still here. Have a good day, Giz. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you for coming by, man. Y'all don't forget to hit that like button as you go out if you haven't already. I would appreciate it. Okay. Well, Callie, Alex, Jeff, GiZmO, and everybody else that has been here today, Grizzle, Sir Camp, BAGofDONUTS, Maine, Matt Bob. I'm sure I'm not covering everybody. Not all set. YouTube YT Irish Warrior. Thank you all. Appreciate everybody coming out. Appreciate all the likes today. And we'll catch you in about 20 minutes over on Twitch if y'all want to watch me do a little fishing. If not, I understand. But we'll be back on Twitch for our late night NASCAR heat practice and tuning tonight. Thank you, Callie. I hope you have a great day too. Try to stay warm. Tell Jesse we said hey as well. And y'all have a great day. Peace. Stay positive. Keep your heads up. And remember, you never promise tomorrow. And a wise man told me once, nobody make it out alive. See ya. Wow, you got quiet quick in there, didn't it? Later, guys.